Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to Byzantium here in EU4, where we have a coalition against us. They're not attacking us or anything, they're just there. And Serbia has finally decided to chill out a little bit, and he's now paying us 1.77 ducats per month. And his opinion of us is positive, which also means he would sign a royal marriage with us, since he's Orthodox. Which means we get a 022 Basilisa by the name of Mirna. Mirna Palea. Oh, right. So Serbia actually at one point got our dynasty, the original Byzantine dynasty, the Palaiologos, I believe it's pronounced. Which is really funny now that we have a Palaiologos as a queen. Let's see, I think we'll build a church here in Saruhan. Get some more tax income. We're making a really good amount of money considering that we've got, we're built up to our force limit here. Let's see, we could lose 1 stability or lose 25 prestige. I think we go with the stability because the prestige stacks really well with our trade and with our land morale, which is currently 4.3 basically. It's 4.28, so it's basically 4.3. And yes, now that we have 2 faithful vassals, the effective army strength that we actually have as a nation is pretty terrifying, because we've got, 33,000 troops of our own, and then our vassals have something like 16,000, so, pretty decent army overall. We do have to worry a little bit about these Aden separatists that are about to fire in Sugla. And they're upset because we're trying to convert them to Orthodox Christianity. See, our wife is an embezzler, which gives us yearly corruption, so thanks, Mirna. You're the best. See, Austria has picked up colonialism. How is colonialism looking in our own provinces? We've accepted enough of it that we could embrace it if we had enough money. Now, we can currently take out loans and debase currency up to something like let's see, 1 loan would be 197 ducats, so with 1 loan and 1 debased currency, we could actually get really close to embracing that institution. That being said, it's almost present in Byzantium. Oh, hey. Well, our leader died at the age of 33, and now we have Alexios VII Hunyadi as our leader. We are not in a personal union, thank God. But that being said, we do need to renew some of our royal marriages here. Really funny that we got, the Hungarian dynasty, but, I mean, hey, it's really funny that we've had, so many different dynasties, leading our country. Unfortunately, this also means that we have we have 18 legitimacy currency, which is pretty terrible. The Hungarians have won their war. See, Poland accepted peace. We do now have to, once again, worry about a personal union on monarch death. This happens. However, that being said, we are going to try to pick up yearly prestige and chance of new heir up. Oh, we do have to worry about a looming disaster, internal conflicts from our stability being less than 0, and our unrest being higher than a certain threshold. So we are going to go ahead and spend the money to raise our stability to 1. Oh, Karaman has entered a coalition. He keeps getting bigger, doesn't it? So yeah, we just need to relax for a while, I think, on our expansion. Trebizond has decided to attack the Ottomans. Oh man, how the mighty have fallen. Let's see, Constantinople has accepted colonialism, which means that the cost to actually embrace this institution is rapidly decreasing. See, that being said, we are still 4 years ahead of time on military tech, so I'm going to go ahead and pick up reinforced speed up from defensive ideas. As colonialism just continues to spread to our provinces. I mean, a lot of our provinces are getting 2-3% per month from this, so... Let's see. The dynasty of our noble Basilius Hunyadi is certainly a powerful one. Through Alexios VII, they rule our nation, and will do so for many years to come. However, even the great are sometimes in need of help. Thankfully, the Hunyadi family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the Palaiologos house, led by none other than George I, Prince of Serbia. His gracious wife, Theodora, is a daughter of our own royal house, and an invaluable contact. Perhaps we shall ask her if she can influence her husband to lend us a hand. Let's see. So our coffer's getting worryingly light. That's not really true. We need some help managing our administration. Could always use more admin points. Diplomatic aid would be okay. Don't really need military aid. Or we could just get 10 prestige. I think we go with help managing our administration. Let's see what that does. Alright, we have Mentees Separatists, which we will go smash right about now. Oh, hey. Misclicked out of the window. Don't know if that showed up on screen or not, but... Broken promises. Ooh. So, Serbia has betrayed us, and we have lost 50 opinion of them, and they've lost 25 opinion of us. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. I'm not upset. Alright, we have 11,000 Aiden Separatists. It looks like one of our generals has died, so we're going to assign a new one. Let's just dogpile these rebels. They're in a grasslands province, so not going to be that tough of a fight anyway, just because of the amount of flanking that we can do. Let's see, we could get 66 ducats or 10 prestige. I think we go with the prestige just to get a little bit of land morale. Good stuff. Serbia is asking to become a march. We're going to decline because I don't want them to be that. We get 40 of each point type from Rigorous Researchers, the event. Very good event. Pretty happy about that. Two of a kind. Most basilisas accept their limited power and devote their lives to various pastimes and their family, but not Maria Josefa, I guess since she's Austrian. She is genuinely interested in all the ins and outs of the governmental matters. Over the years, she has befriended many great thinkers, politicians, and diplomats. Among them is one of our most well-known statesmen, with whom she has spent a lot of time with as of late. Now, Basilisa Maria Josefa has asked us to make the statesman an offer, claiming that he would make a much better advisor than the traitor Iostin Palaiologos we currently employ. So we could get a skill 3 statesman who would be 50% cheaper to employ, which we could technically afford. Or we could just get 50 Diplo power. I think we'll just go with the straight 50 Diplo power because our economy actually isn't that strong right now since we're reinforcing. But even after that, like, I don't know if we could afford a level 3 advisor, even at half price, because those are just so expensive. As much as I want to build another building, I think it is prudent for us to wait until we can actually embrace colonialism. Currently, it costs us about 275 ducats, which is fine. And that cost will continue to go down as we as more provinces actually embrace the institution. All right, Muscovy has decided to rival us for whatever reason, and wow, that is a big Muscovy. We have a very scary Russian in this game, that's for sure. Why are we building a spy network in Hungary? What the heck, game? What's going on? All right, let's improve relations with our allies. Just to kind of refresh, you know, things to where they were. Let's improve relations with Serbia as well. Well, I don't know. We're at 200 improved relations, so not really a point of doing that. We should probably keep fabricating claims on Karaman. How are the conversions going? See, this will be done in January of 1531, so in 2 years. Our Inquisitor, unfortunately, is getting quite old. Which could present a possible threat to actually finishing those bonuses. But let's see, Byzantium. Who do we want to rival anyway? Like, I guess we'll rival Muscovy back, even though his army is 60% stronger than ours. Let's go ahead and pick up established cadet branches, which is going to give us yearly prestige and heir chance plus 25%. Hopefully, that gives us an heir so that we don't get a personal union before our. Before Alexios VII dies. Not that I'm particularly fond of our dynasty, but you know, it's okay. I like Hungary as a country in this game. I think they're actually quite interesting to play. And hey, we get Manuel Hunyadi as our leader. Would be interesting if they like last the entire game. He has a strong claim, thankfully. So after Alexios VII dies, we should have a you know, pretty easy time of things, I would think. We're getting quite a bit of legitimacy. Well, 1.5 every year from our prestige, power projection, and number of royal marriages, which is pretty nice overall, I would say. We'll see if that makes a difference by the time he dies, of course, but having 90 power projection is actually kind of insane. You know, that's what's giving us our like 4.3 land morale. Coalition against us is still pretty strong, unfortunately, so we're going to have to bide our time and, you know, just kind of sit back and relax while the situation sorts itself out, as it were. We are getting the looming disaster of internal conflicts just from having less religious unity than 100%. I would hate to actually have it fire, but I don't know what else we can really do at this point. I think we are going to hire a skill 2 missionary just to keep converting provinces. Getting a few extra admin points helps as well. Unfortunately, we get a comet sighted, which sucks. I wish I lived in more enlightened times, guys. I really do. But we'll go ahead and raise our stability again. Now, unfortunately, our religious unity, or the lack thereof, and our current situation with legitimacy is causing our country to kind of fall apart. We don't want to get internal conflicts if we can possibly avoid it. We can spend 100 military power to get 10 legitimacy. Let's try that and see how much that actually helps our government out. See, that'll lower our national unrest by a little bit. I think as much as I hate to do it, I think we got to spend another 100 military points on it. That'll get us to 0.38, and we'll go ahead and raise stability as well, just to get our unrest, our national unrest above the certain threshold. Now, will that actually stop internal conflicts? Yes, it will. Okay, great. So, unfortunately, this is kind of the situation that we're stuck in for a while, until such time that we can actually, improve. But I mean, hey, when you think about it, spending admin in any way is generally improving your country, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see, are there any states that we want to, or any territories we want to make it the states? It doesn't look like it at the moment, but that's perfectly fine. Not gonna lie, I do really wish I had Humanist right about now, but not really much we can do about that. We really need to finish up our idea group so we can actually get, the restoration of the ecumenical patriarch. Just to get that little bit of extra unrest reduction to help us out. See, we could build another troop if we so desired. And I think we will build a pike infantry for this unit here. Let's get the troops going. Go kill these, let's see, Kutayan rebels? Or Germaniad rebels? Interesting. Alright, we can convert yet another province. I'm tempted to convert Hooo to Vendigar, both because it'll raise our religious unity by more, and it's one of our biggest provinces anyway, so it'll take 83 months, which is something like a little over... be like 7 years from now it'll be done converting, so well worth the asking price, I think. But let's go ahead and lower army maintenance, and let's go ahead and mothball our forts as well, just to get the maximum amount of money that we can make at the moment. Unfortunately, Kandari peasants have risen up. 6k of them. Looks like Kandar seems pretty confident about beating his peasants, so good job, Kandar. Proud of you. I've tried to call them Jandar. I know it's supposed to be Jandar, but Kandar is just what comes naturally to me in my language. I hope it doesn't offend anyone too much, but I do think I understand how to pronounce it now. I just it's kind of it's just not natural for me, and so it is difficult, if that makes sense. We're still a ways away from becoming a great power, I think, but Wait, what? Oh, we are a great power. I missed that. So apparently we're the 5th strongest great power right about now, which is pretty nice. We are getting very close to being able to accept colonialism, which is nice, but I mean, we don't even really want to pick up the next text yet. We just mostly want to get, you know, ideas. But anyway, this has kind of been a, a little administrative episode, just kind of consolidating the realm. As happens, you always need a break from wars every once in a while, though once this coalition dissipates, we should be able to go after Karaman, take some of his land. But at any rate, thank you for joining me, fellow conquerors, and I'll see you on the next one.